Hi guys, let's start the next video, which is basically the homework questions of exercise 6a. So we are solving simultaneous equations using the method of elimination by substitution. So that's our first equation and this is our second equation. So my second equation gives me y is equal to 9 minus 5x. Let's call this equation 3. So put equation 3 in equation 1 and let's see what we get. So we get 2x minus 3 times, instead of y I am putting 9 minus 5x is equal to 7. So this is 2x minus 27 plus 15x is equal to 7. That's 2x plus 15x, that's 17x is equal to 7 plus 27. This gives me 17x is equal to 34, which means x is equal to 2. So we've got the solution of x. So put x is equal to 2 in, let's say, equation number 3, which gives us y is equal to 9 minus 5 into 2. Y is equal to 9 minus 10. Therefore, y is equal to negative 1. So like I said earlier, we write the solution solution in the set form, which is 2, negative 1. So that's our final answer. Let's move on and let's solve the next homework question. The next homework question was question number 4. So question number 4 says 0.2x plus 0.1y. Well, I don't like to work with decimal figures, so let's multiply this with 10. So what we get is 2x plus y is equal to 250. Right, 2x plus y is 250. Let's call it equation 1. And let's open this equation. This is equation 2. So let's open this and see what we get. So 2x minus 4 minus 1.6y is equal to 116, which means 2x minus 1.6y is equal to 120 if I take the negative 4 on the other side. Again, there is a decimal here. I wouldn't like to work with the decimal. Let's multiply with 10 to remove the decimal. So this is 20x minus 16y is equal to 1200. I notice that all three elements have 4 in common. So let's just divide it by 4. So when I divide this by 4, what I get is 20 divided by 4. That's 5x minus 4y is equal to 300. So that's the next one that we have. Let's see what we can substitute. So from here, what we'll get is y is equal to 250 minus 2x. Let's call this equation number 3. Let's put equation 3 in equation 4. So put 3 in 4. What we have is 5 times x minus 4 times 250 minus 2x is equal to 300. Let's open the bracket and see what we get. So 5x minus 1000 plus 4 into 2, that's 8x, is equal to 300. This is 13x is equal to 300 plus 1000. 13x is equal to 1300, which means x is equal to 100. Now we've got the value of x, so put x is equal to 100, let's say in equation number 3, and what we get is y is equal to 250 minus 2 into 100, which means y is equal to 50. So that's our final answer. Let's write it in the set form. Xy is equal to 100 comma 50. Good. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 6. So question number 6, already y is given in the form of 4x minus 7. So let's try and substitute. Let's call this equation 1 and let's call this equation 2. So put 1 in 2, which means put value of y in value of instead of y in equation 2. So we get 16x minus 5 times 4x minus 7 is equal to 25. Right? 16 minus 5 times 4x minus 7 is equal to 25. 16x minus 20x plus 35 is equal to 25. Let's check. Minus 20 plus 35 is equal to 25. So this is negative 4x is equal to 25 minus 35. Negative 4x is equal to negative 10, which means x is equal to 10 upon 4. That's 5 upon 2. Or we can write x is equal to 2.5. Right, now we still need to calculate the value of y. So put x is equal to 2.5 in, let's say, equation 1, and we get y is equal to 4 multiplied with 2.5 minus 7. That's 10 minus 7. Therefore, y is equal to 3. So we've got our solution. Let's represent it in the set form. Xy is equal to 2.5 comma 3. Good. The next question. I hope you realize that this chapter and this exercise is very simple. Let's look at the next one. Again, we have decimals, so I don't like to work with decimal. Let's multiply this first term with 10. In fact, we'll have to multiply the second one also with 10. So what we get is 15x plus y is equal to 62, right? Which means if I write it as y is equal to 62 minus 15x. Let's call this equation 1. So y is equal to 62 minus 15x. In fact, when I multiply 10 here, what we get is 30x minus 4y is equal to 112. Correct? I notice 2 is common. I could divide this by 2, or I could substitute value of y immediately. Let's put y immediately. So let's call this equation 2. So put y is equal to 62 minus 15x in equation 2. When we put that, let's see what we get. So 30x minus 4 times 62 minus 15x is equal to 112. Now that's 30x minus 62 into 4, that's 240, and 8, that's 248, plus 15 into 4, that's 60x is equal to 112. 30x plus 60x, that's 90x is equal to 112 plus 248. 112 plus 248, that's 300, 350, 360, which means 90x is equal to 360, x is equal to 4. So we've got the value of x. Put x is equal to 4, let's say in equation number 1. What we get is y is equal to 62 minus 15 into 4, that's 62 minus 60, which means y is equal to 2. So let's represent the solution in the solution set form. Xy is equal to 4 comma 2. That's our final answer. Good, let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 10. So question number 10, there is a fraction. So we will need to take LCM and see what we can do. So let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. Let's work with equation 1 first. So equation 1 gives us, let's take LCM. The LCM of 7 and 3, that's 21. So 3 times 2x plus 1 plus 7 times 5y minus 3 is equal to 12. That's step 1. Step 2, let's open the brackets. So that's 6x plus 3 plus 35y minus 21 is equal to 21 into 12. I have cross multiplied. Perfect. So now let's see what we get. 6x plus 35y minus 18, 21 into 12, that's 252. That 210 and 42, that's correct, 252, which means 6x plus 35y is equal to 252 plus 18, that's 270, which means 6x is equal to 270 minus 35y, which means that's step 5, which means step 6 will be x is equal to, let me erase what I have written here. Okay, x will be equal to 270 minus 35y upon 6. Let's call this equation number 3. So we've got the value of x as 270 minus 35y upon 6. Let's work with equation 2 and what we get. So let's take LCM. LCM of 9 and 2, that's 18. So 9 times 3x plus 2 minus 2 times 4y plus 3 upon 18 is equal to 13. Let's open the bracket. So that's step 6. Step 7 will be 27x plus 18 minus 8y minus 6 is equal to 18 into 13. 18 into 13, that's 234. That's correct. 18 into 13 is 234. So this gives me 27x minus 8y is equal to 234. This is 18 minus 6 is 12. When it goes on the other side, it becomes minus 12. So we have 27x minus 8y is equal to triple 2. That's our equation number 4. So we've got two equations. Let's put x is equal to 270 minus 3y, 35y upon 6 in 4. So put equation 3 in equation 4, and what we get is 27 times 270 minus 35y upon 6 minus 8y is equal to triple 2. So this is 3 into 2, 3 into 9. So that's 9 into 270. So 27 into 9, 180 and 63. That's 243. So 2430 minus 35 into 9. That's 270 and 45. So 315 minus 315y minus 8y. Y 8y. Okay, I have upon 2 here minus 8y is equal to triple 2. Yes, I've just opened the bracket. Let's take LCM. So this is 2430 minus 315y minus 16y is equal upon 2 is equal to triple 2. Longish question, basically because I'm doing it one step at a time. Okay, so this is 2430 minus 315 and 16, that's 331 minus 331y is equal to triple 2 into 2, that's 444, which means 331y is equal to 2430 minus 444, which will be 331y is equal to, let's subtract it here, 2430 minus 444. 10 minus 4, that's 6. 13 minus 4, that's 12 minus 4, not 13. This is 2, right? So 12 minus 4 is 8. 13 minus 4 is 9. So that's 1986. So is equal to 1986, which means y is equal to 1986 upon 331. Should be 6, right? Yeah, 331 into 6. 6 into 3, 18. Yes, that's 6. So 6. Therefore, y is equal to 6. So put y is equal to 6 in, let's say, equation 3. And what we get is x is equal to 270 minus 35 into 6 upon 6. That's 270 minus 180 and 30. That's 210 upon 6. So x is equal to 60 upon 6, which is 10. So our final answer, if I write it in the set form, would be 10, 6. That's the final one. Good. Let's look at the next question, which was homework. The next question, which was homework, was question number 12. So question number 12 says 2x minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0, which means from, let's call this equation 1, let's call this equation 2. So equation 1 will give us 2x is equal to 3y minus 6, which means x is equal to 3y minus 6 upon 2. That's our step 2. Let's call this equation 3. So put equation 3 in equation 2 and let's see what we get. So instead of x, I am putting 3y minus 6 upon 2 minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. Let's open the bracket. That's 6y, or y 6y. This 2 and 2 can get cancelled. So 2, 1, 2, 1, which means 3y minus 6 minus 3y plus 10 is equal to, have I done something wrong? Because then this will be 0. Let me check the question. Have I copied it correctly? No, I have not copied the question correctly. This is 2x plus 3y. That was a mistake. So this is 2x plus 3y. That's why I was not getting an answer. I was getting confused. This is 2x plus 3y. That was the mistake in the way I had copied the question. So this is 3y minus 6 plus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. So now we have 3y plus 3y. That's 6y. Negative 6 plus 10. That's, have I done again some mistake? Yeah, this is not plus 18. This is minus 18. Okay. So let me just erase whatever I have done. Let me just rewrite the question. Okay. Okay, sorry about this. Let's just rewrite the question. So question number 12, that's 2x minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. And the next is 2x plus 3y minus 18 is equal to 0. Let's call this equation 1. Let's call this equation 2. So equation 1 will give us 2x is equal to 3y minus 6. X is equal to 3y minus 6 upon 2. This is equation 3. So put equation 3 in equation 2, and what we get is 2 times 3y minus 6 upon 2 plus 3y minus 18 is equal to 0. This 2 and this 2 gets cancelled. So we have 3y minus 6 plus 3y minus 18 is equal to 0. What we get here then is 3y plus 3y, that's 6y, and minus 6 minus 18, that's negative 24 is equal to 0, which means 6y is equal to 24, which means y is equal to 4. Now put y is equal to 4, let's say in equation 3, and we get x is equal to 3 multiplied by 4 minus 6 upon 2. X is equal to 12 minus 6 upon 2. X is equal to 6 upon 2, which is equal to 3. Therefore, xy is equal to 3, 4. Done. Sorry about this. I had copied the question incorrectly. Let's look at the last homework question. The last homework question we had was question number 14. So again, a fraction. Let's simplify this first. So the LCM of 6 and 15, yes, that's 30. So this would be 5x plus 2y upon 30 is equal to 4. Let me reconfirm. Yes, this has to be multiplied with 5 and this has to be multiplied with 2. So 5x plus 2y is equal to 4, which means what we'll get is 5x plus 2y is equal to 120. Let's call this equation 1. Let's take the LCM here as well. The LCM of 3 and 12. Yes, that's 12. So it has to be multiplied with 4. So 4x minus, well, y is equal to 4 into 4, 16, plus 3, 19. So 19 upon 4, which means 4 into 1, 4 into 3. So that's 4x minus y is equal to 3 into 19. That's 57. That's okay. But let's solve this further, which means 4x minus 57 is equal to y. I take 57 here, negative y there. Let's call this equation 2. So now put equation 2 in equation 1 and let's see what we get. So instead of y, I'm putting 4x minus 57. So this is 5x plus 2 times 4x minus 57 is equal to 120. That's correct. So this is 5x plus 8x minus 114 is equal to 120. This is 13x is equal to 120 plus 114. 13x is equal to 234, which means x is equal to 234 upon 13. 13 1, 13 1, that's 104, 13 8. Therefore, x is equal to 18. Now put x is equal to 18, let's say in equation 2, and we get y is equal to 4 into 18 minus 57. 4 into 18, 72 minus 57. Therefore, y is equal to 15. So our final solution, xy is equal to 18, 15. I hope you liked the video and you understood the concepts. Feel free to write to me if you have any queries or questions. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.